Good morning, Joe. Coffee, cars. Today is going to be kind of, I don't know what the word for it is, slack, I guess, even though it's not Saturday, because I'm adding 5 cars to the Ignition Diecast Masturbator set archive, and they're all unwrapped already. I pulled these from loose inventory, and yep, all 5 are recolors. Like, none of these are new castings for 2025. And according to Chris, that's like a way to recoup the expense of making the die or whatever. But I mean, once you sell like 5,000 of these little cars, doesn't that kind of pay for the metal mold? That, I don't know, whatever. Maybe the licensing. I guess if it's a licensed vehicle and you have to pay the real vehicle manufacturer a chunk of money, you got to release that a lot in multiple colors and store exclusives and stuff to get your money back. I don't know. But 2 of these are pretty good. 3 are kind of lame in my opinion. The first and the best in my opinion is this Chevy C10, 67 Chevy C10. And it is lowered. I wish it didn't have a plastic grill. If that was black, it'd really put it over the top. But you can't have everything. And the 67 was the year that Chevy launched their second generation of C/K trucks. So the 67 C10 was the first true C10 that looked like this. It came in a 6-cylinder, an 8-cylinder, up to a 402 cubic centimeter V8. That's over 6 liters. So badass. And I've been a fan of this truck since I saw Dazed and Confused when I was 22. And up to that point, I was really, I honestly can say I was into like muscle cars and stuff. And I think like a Charger or a Mustang were my dream cars. But I saw Dazed and Confused where the bullies are chasing the incoming freshmen around in one of these, and I was like, man, I never really thought about a hot rod truck before then. But the C10 V8, one day. The second one is this Miata MX5. They haven't really called it a Miata since the first gen. I think it's been an MX5, but people won't really let go of the Miata moniker. And this one is a Gen 1, even though it's hard to see that. It's based on a 90. It's actually based on a real car, a Legends Tour winner called the Chimera. And I think the real Chimera was like the first color, the gray. And this is a cool color also. I don't collect Miatas, but I did keep a gray one and a green one of these for my Mazda box because this is an above average cool Miata, in my opinion. The Chimera. I don't take written notes for these videos, so I don't remember the name of the guy who built this. But again, it's a Legends Tour winner, so it's not a fantasy car. It's the Miata obviously is a real car, but this is based on a real customized Gen 1 Miata, the Chimera. And I love it. This was number 1. I think this was the first car of 2025. This, by the way, is the second color. There was a baby blue one this year. And there are many, many colors of this truck, this casting. But this year we got baby blue and this black. And then the third color for the DraftNator, there was the green one. And here is the black one. Translucent, of course. And then the Kroger exclusive was yellow. And of the 4 Kroger exclusives so far this year, the DraftNator is the least popular. This is meant to be like a NASCAR trucks racing truck. Looks an awful lot like a second gen Chevrolet, but it's nowhere do you see that actually stated. So we'll see. I don't think that this is just me talking shit, okay? I don't think NASCAR trucks, there was truck racing back then. Like, this must be, I don't know, somebody's fantasy car, because the modern NASCAR trucks are very much prototypes and don't really look vintage at all, but whatever. The Max Steel in the second color for this year, and I do collect Max Steels. I grabbed a blue one, I think it was blue this year, and this is the second color in gray, so this is a recolor. The Max Steel. Even though Hot Wheels only releases 250 cars every year, there's at least 500 beyond, probably closer to like 700 actual cars if you count the recolors and Super Treasure Hunt versions and Star Exclusives and all that. The second color for the Monster High Ghoul Mobile. And Monster High was not really on my radar because my kids are all grown up, but if you have a daughter who's like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, you're probably well aware of this series. My buddy Mike has a daughter who's like 13, and she collects the dolls. Apparently the 8-inch, 12-inch dolls from Monster High are really hot. Very hard to find. But this is like the 4th release of this, and the second color for this year. This year was a purple, like a dark purple, and now we got black. And I can't remember, I think there were 2 versions last year, but lavender and I don't know, another color. So I think this is 4th. Maybe it's only a 3rd, but I don't know. Do not collect them. They don't. They sell in bursts. I don't know. Something happens and we'll sell like 5 to 10 of them all at once, and then nothing for a long, long time. So those 5 are going to the archive, and it's Wednesday, middle of the week. Kind of nothing to really talk about or rant about or show you. And the stores are dry as hell. So we're all waiting on the J cases, I guess, or the new premiums, the new Silver Series to arrive. But finding those in the stores is probably not going to happen. So I did notice that J-Car got the new Boulevards, the Porsche. Well, I want the Porsche. Shit, I don't remember. There's 3 of the 5 that I actually want. But it's sold out already. And if he gets more by the time the J cases arrive, I might order them at the same time. But if they're sold out when the J cases are available, I probably won't even buy those. I'll just hope for them in the store or buy them on the secondary market or whatever. So hope you're having a good week. Talk to you tomorrow, Thursday. And be sure to get some more coffee because it makes the day go faster. Bye.